All right. First, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who taught me this truth. And shalom to all the brothers out there to the four corners of the earth who push this word in all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom. It's the brother Kazakba from GMS Charlotte. I'm just coming back with you with a quick update on the latest terror attack that just happened, so-called terror attack. All right, so basically the basis of it is there was a Michigan stabbing of a police officer inside of an airport earlier today, and earlier today they had no much information. They just know that the officer got stabbed. They shut the airport down and evacuated everybody out of there. All right, so but now they coming back saying that the attacker, before he stabbed the police officer, yelled Allah Akbar, but they didn't say that in the first reporting. All right, so this is why I believe this is a false flag. Another reason for Esau to come down and upon like religious, so-called religious extremists and stuff. So let me just get to straight to the article, and then I'm gonna get some scriptures. This is from the Los Angeles Times. All right. Attacker shouted Allah Akbar before stabbing police officer at Michigan airport, FBI says. All right. And this was published June 21st, 2017 at 6:55 p.m. All right. As they look back on the bloody scene that unfolded Wednesday at the airport in Flint, Michigan, witnesses say there was no warning of what was to come. The FBI would later identify as Amar Fahai, had wandered around the public parts of Bishop International Airport just outside the Transportation Security and Administration screening area. He was carrying bags and went inside a restroom. He came out without the bags and went up to Police Lieutenant Jeff Neville of the airport's public safety department. So yeah, this is why I believe that it's a false flag attack, because like I said, they had no information earlier. They just evacuated the area and said that the police officer got stabbed. Now they haven't released any pictures of him, so far I haven't seen any photos of the person, but most likely I have a feeling they're gonna the person is gonna be identified as a Jake. He's gonna look like a Jake, most likely. All right. So all right. It says the chief of the department, Chris Miller, was nearby when Fahai said Fahai did not engage with Neville. He just started stabbing, he said. The only warning, such as it was, came, authorities said, when Fahai yelled Allah Akbar, God is great, in Arabic. David Gelios, the FBI special agent in charge, said witnesses reported that the attacker also shouted words to the effect of, "You killed my people in Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, and we are all going to die." The struggle that ensued over the next minute, which is being investigated as a possible act of terrorism. See, Hey, that's the spirit, man. Because I knew they was gonna probably put it as another act of terrorism. All right, and like I said, we don't know what that man looks like yet, but most likely he's either gonna like put it as Ishmael, and if they don't put the head of the terrorism thing as Ishmael, they're gonna put it as a someone who looks like one of our people, man, one of the Israelites, man. They're gonna make it look like that man was a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. All right. It says possible act of terrorism left Neville blooded Fahai under arrest, and the city's Muslim community on edge and fearful of retaliatory acts against their community. Authorities said Fahai 50 of Canada was armed with a 12-inch knife, 4 inches of the handle, 8 of the blade. Damn, that's a big knife. Just damn. He stabbed Neville in the neck. It says I was 10-15 feet away when I witnessed the attack. Neville's friend, Lieutenant Dan Owen of the airport fire department, said it was very terrifying to see something that quick, and luckily we were at a very close distance to respond. Neville fought back against his attacker. Owen rushed in to help. So did Miller. Lieutenant Neville never stopped fighting. Miller said Neville fought him right till the end, right till I was able to handcuff this person, he said. All right, yeah, that's the basis of the whole article. Brothers can go ahead and read it. It's in the Los Angeles Times. You can read the rest. But basically, the basis of it, there was a stabbing, and just giving you an update on how Esau is trying to bring everything down, man. You had some incidents over there in London, and now you already had incidents going over here in the Americas, but hey, Esau is doing it inch by inch and amping things up, man. At first it was stabbings of people here and there, but now this is a police officer, man, and what's called the FBI is getting into it. But we know that this is Esau's way of getting that martial law in, and heading towards that one world government, man. The shutdown of everything and stuff. Through the name of fighting against terrorism. That's how they're gonna try to get them in the Lord, because they're gonna try to tie this in with us. So I'm gonna go get some script. I'm gonna get one scripture real fast, because like I said, these are all Esau's devices, man. And through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we see right through it. All right, so. Log in. Let me just get this loads. All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. Yeah, man, this is one of Esau's devices, one of Esau's wicked plans, man. Because an article also said he went into the bathroom with bags and then came out with no bags and just a knife, man. All right. So he went in there and, left the bags and then came out with a knife to stab the police officer, man. And they evacuated the whole airport, man. All right. This is gonna be an act of terrorism. I'm not surprised if the image of the victim is gonna look like like one of you tribes, man. All right. So hey, brothers, you can read up more on this in the Los Angeles Times. Just look up Michigan airport stabbing that recently just happened. But I hope that was edifying. And brothers, stay on your toes because Esau is coming down with some stuff, man. You know what? Right before I close out, I'm gonna get this scripture, man. I'm gonna close out with this. It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Yeah, Esau's coming down, man, because he knows he has a straight time. So he got all these devices that he has to hurry up and further his agenda, man. All right. And so yeah, these are one of his methods that he's gonna do to come down and men of the Lord is try to tie us in with terrorism. So I hope that was edifying, brothers. I like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and shalom to all the brothers out there to the four corners of the earth, pushing this word in all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.